Okay. Well, I'm mainly here to show you the S4000 or S4000 Pro model that I brought over. Now, just a few remarks about what is it for and what is it really. Well, it's the first Casablanca system that is really aimed at the high definition videographer. Of course, it can also do DV editing and so on. That's absolutely clear. So it follows the very same philosophy. When we brought out the first Casablanca, we said people need to edit on an NTSC monitor because that is what the customer is finally going to see. We don't want you to look at a VGA monitor or something else because that's not what your customer is going to see. So now that we are on high def, we think that you need to edit on something that is similar to what the customer is going to look at, which is a high definition television set. Just one like this here. So if you really want to see the quality of the video, I have to invite you to come over or into this other room where the system will then be ready for smaller presentations to see the video quality. The main difference towards the original Casablanca and then also to all the follow-up unit, including the Renommee Plus and the Solitaire Plus, is that you edit in high definition. The other models will down-convert high-definition material for the editing, and then you edit on an NTSC or a VGA monitor, and then it will render a high-definition output again. Here, you edit with your high-definition material. So if you go into trim, if you go into split, if you do anything into playback, then you will see your high-definition material just in the same fashion as in the final project. If you render effects, you will render them in high definition immediately, not towards the end of the entire procedure. So what I'm going to show you from here will probably not look very spectacular from where you sit because high definition is of course not very apparent here, but I can show you this little video I've created. I've been taking my original footage from the Tour de France. Do we have audio here? Is there audio? Oh, okay. There's some audio in there. I think someone played with the video and killed my background music, but I've been again taking the video that I've shot a few years back on the Tour de France. It's from 2005. I like to explain that all the later Tour de France's have been so tainted with anabolic steroids that I prefer to stick with the 2005 video. But it's, as you see, it's all high definition. And it's playing back directly from the Casablanca unit. So, I'm not sure, I really invite you to, oh, thanks, Tim. I really invite you to take a closer look because then you will see how sharp and crisp the video is. It's fun to edit on such a huge monitor. Now all the effects will probably look very much the same because they are very much the same. But I can also show you, I bored you enough with this, but I can show you, this is the new main screen of the system. Let me begin here. The new main screen is now designed in 16:9 and it is high definition, but the learning curve is not there at all. The only thing that we really changed is we moved the finish from here to here because we think that where it originally belonged to. I'm not sure who has decided to put it under video because it really belongs into finish. Video is only finished when you have added audio and titles and everything. So as you see, this is very much the same. We have switched to more stronger colors and also to a more crisper look just because the original colors have been a little bit tame just because we had CRT monitors to display that. Very dramatic colors look awful on an NTSC CRT monitor. Now people use flat screen panels and therefore we can do more drastic colors. But all the other menus look very much the same. Sometimes we have a little extra space. This is the large 1920 by 1280 resolution. If I go into edit, you see I have many, many scenes that I can play back. These are some of the scenes that I think Roger Shutter has captured and Chet has loaded them onto my system here. As you see, there is no stuttering. This is not a preview quality. That's the final quality that you're going to be getting. And if I go into trim, I can go into one monitor trimming and then you trim with the full high definition video. And as you see, the response time is very much the same that we had on SD. You can of course also go into the new for a picture trimming that SE7 allowed, then you have a somewhat reduced resolution. It's still pretty high. So even if you apply effects to this, so if I trim this down and then you apply in a video effect, let's trim it a little bit. Okay, fair enough. And now I choose an effect from the special list. Let's go to, what do we know? To line art, and I press OK. Then it's line arting this video. And as you've seen, of course, the speed is not as fast as editing DV with a Solitaire Plus, but it's still pretty fast. And it's adding this to 5 times the resolution. It's doing this with a 1920 by 1080 video. Okay, so play it back. That's my high definition line art. So you see the philosophy of editing has not changed at all. It's very much the same as before, just that now we're in high def. So all of the other menus that I can show you won't have changed much. So the learning curve, I think, is very small. I can just add video to here, and then I can add this line art video to here, and maybe this one. And then I can go and pick my transitions. You see the amount of transitions that are already fully compatible with the system is quite impressive. We will add some more before we release the product, because we have all the major software suppliers agreeing that they will come with the right software, but it's still not all of it is finished. So if I say, okay, we use a fly on and add it, I forgot how that looked like. Okay, and then create it. Yes, that's the fly on. It's just created this transition. And as you see, it's now fully high def. So there is really no learning curve if you change from one system to the next. You can go into record, and then of course also you can go ahead and load your music in over the CD. There's an integrated CD, DVD, and even an optional Blu-ray functionality.